Right. So let's talk about it. Dujan Whisper Richards, my boy. 5 games played since he joined Leicester City FC. Only played in two of those games, substitute appearance in both games. Yet to get a
Yeah.
goal, yet to get an assist. Can't say him have a big impact on Leicester City season thus far. Wrong move? What do you think?
First of all, I moved to Daphnic, right?
Yeah.
Second of all, what were the moves available? Those are the questions that did better than this. I don't know. So that is what got determine whether or not it was a wrong move. And you know how me stay. Sometimes I can be annoying. It's so hard for me to talk in hypotheticals. It's hard for me say yo wrong or right move without just knowing the conditions or the circumstances surrounding the move.
Mhm.
Um, Leicester
The good
City
thing
them
is,
have
so
history.
far, you have so
Yeah,
far.
yeah. I guess boy, he's not been playing, and the whole point of getting a loan move as a youngster is to log minutes, to get experience playing against grown men, to improve your game, to be thrown into the fire and to be forged by heat.
Hmm.
That's the point of a loan move for a young player. So any loan move that you're going, regardless of where, regardless of the nature of the move, regardless of the circumstances around the team, regardless of the players, regardless of the location, regardless of the coach, if you're not playing, is a bad move. So it
Hmm.
could be the best development hub in the whole world with the best youth coach and the best teammates who all the teammates care about is developing young talent in the team and an organization that is geared strictly on developing players. The reason why he was loaned out was to get first team football because there aren't much development hubs better than Chelsea. I can tell you that. And if I compare it to the whole entire world,
Hmm.
let's be really for real. The Premier League is a division that, whether people want to admit it or not, have very good resources and have and will continue to develop good footballers, right?
Right.
And Chelsea is one of the teams with some of the most resources. So you got hard to find a team in another division around the world that can provide better development than Chelsea. And a few might come to mind. Some the likes of Genk and Ajax and teams of that nature. Obviously, we have the Barcelonas, the Real Madrids, where we know that them produce good youth talent and we know they're good at developing players. Um, but Chelsea, I think, believes that their youth academy is on par with the best in the world. And Joe Margam, believes that as well. And I mean, numbers don't lie. The results prove for itself. Chelsea has a lot of players from its youth academy playing at a high level right now. Saying all that to say, and and before me even make the point, Leicester City is not one of those teams either way.
Yeah.
Even before, let me just make that clear. But even if Leicester were the best team to develop players, or Leicester were a good team at developing young footballers, Mr. Chelsea would have backed themselves feeling that they have what it takes to develop young footballers. So
Hmm.
if Chelsea are going to loan out a young footballer, I can tell you it's for one reason only,
Hmm.
and that's to allow him the opportunity to
Just
get
to play.
first team football
Have
that
to play.
he just simply cannot get at a big club like Chelsea.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
the fact that Leicester, no, 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 after saying all of that, the fact that Leicester is none of that. You get me? I say them don't have a great um, youth academy history. I don't think right now the circumstances or the conditions at the club are super conducive for development. I don't think them have players who are focused on improving the talent to the left or the right of them. Them players they are fight for them lives. Management, ownership, and the fans care about one thing and one thing only, and that is getting results in order to save them status.
Hmm.
So Leicester isn't the team with the developmental program, isn't the team with the organizational culture that wants to develop youth talent. So Chelsea, we can tell us that Chelsea never said him go Leicester for that.
No,
So the
sir.
fact that him now play that in and of itself make it a bad move.
Yeah.
If you're not players that player.
Mhm. What I would say, the only thing I'm gonna say, bro, it's a little bit early. I'm gonna say a 5 games gone. He's not even there for a month. You get me? I say, but it's a back end of the
Yeah,
season. You're going to be running out of games. One thing we can bet on though is that the championship have whole heap of games. You get me? I say
yeah, but just like I said that, I mean,
championship
like
play a
say
whole heap of
championship
games.
can done youth.
Yeah, championship play multiple games per week. You get me? I say so there will be games for him to play. The only thing I'd say though, and I said it initially, it's a good move, not a great move. You get me? I say even though he's gone down a level from let's say Premier League. Never met a Premier League team. So from a Premier League club to a championship club,
Yeah,
um, it's still not a great move for the fact that Leicester City are not in a position where they can cater to Dujan Richards. They are not in a
yep.
position where they are worried about Dujan Richards playing minutes. They are worried about if Dujan Richards can help them to get out of this relegation battle. You get me? I say
Yep.
Leicester City will be fighting to stay in the championship, and that is not where you want to be as a young player where you need minutes, you need to log good tape. You get me? I say, even if it is going to be a move in the summer, you want to log some good tape. You don't want to be in a championship team and can't make the pitch. You get me? I say, again, though, make a caveat it with the fact that it is early. You get me? I say, it's just 5 games. But I'd want to see him getting a little bit more belief. You get me? I say, they've been behind in a lot of games, however, bro. You get me? I say, them now win a lot of games. So it's not time to try something new. What Leicester City needs is a freshen up. And so, but hope them get some game time soon. You get me? I say, because they might try, bro. They might try fling man out there. Bobby Reed start today. Them have one of the IU brothers. It just now work for them. You get me? I say, so I hope so because it's not working, them give him a chance. But it's not the ideal situation. Along with everything that you said, they're not the most it's not the club that has the most youths coming through their developmental system. You get
Yeah.
me? I said they're not
Historically.
worried about developing youths. You see me? So that, and that is not even the goal with this move. It's not about
Mm-hmm.
development here. It's about
Yep.
experience. It's about exposure. It's about logging good tape. You get me? I say
Mm-hmm.
so. I hope the situation changes for Dejan Richards. I hope that he's doing well in training. I hope that he does all the right things or he continue to do all the right things and work his way to breaking into a championship team starting 11. Bro, that is not an easy feat, Championship, our top 11.
Top 12 divisions in the world.
Yeah, so for make it in our championship team is no easy feat in and of itself.
Nah.
I do think that Dejan Richard has the quality and the ability to do it, but it's still not something easy to do. What I hope though is that obviously this next month Dejan Richards come, Jamaica qualify for the World Cup, have a good game, go back on a high, get some opportunity, and have a good season from there. But it is early. I'm not gonna call it a bad move just yet. But from the get go, I wasn't necessarily thinking that it was a great move off it. Because I know Leicester City are gonna be worried about staying up, bro. And that are the
Yeah.
first thing on for them priority list. You get me? I say so. That are that. I'd love to see him in the championship, yes, but I don't know if this is the ideal situation, bro. But the talent is there. We just want to get him. He need to get on the pitch. All right, so now go see there goes, my boy.
Can't score